Once upon a time, in a far-off land, there lived a little girl named Matilda. Matilda was a curious and adventurous 5-year-old girl with strawberry blonde hair. One day, while playing in the woods near her home, she stumbled upon a hidden glade that she had never seen before. As she explored the glade, she noticed that everything around her seemed to sparkle and shine with a magical glow. And then she saw them, tiny little creatures with wings, fluttering about in the air. They were fairies. Matilda was amazed by the fairies and wanted to get to know them better. She approached them cautiously, but the fairies seemed just as curious about her as she was about them. They started to come closer, and soon Matilda was surrounded by a swarm of tiny, sparkling fairies. The fairies explained to Matilda that they lived in a secret kingdom hidden deep in the woods. They had been living in peace for many years, but recently had been threatened by a group of evil trolls. The trolls had been destroying the fairies' homes and gardens and scaring away the woodland creatures that lived in the kingdom. Matilda was horrified to hear about the trolls and knew she had to help the fairies. She asked the fairies what could she do, and they told her that they needed a brave and clever protector who could outsmart the trolls. While Matilda thought long and hard about how she could protect the fairies, she remembered that she had a toy sword at home that she used to play with her brother. So she ran home, grabbed the sword, and ran back to the fairy kingdom. When she arrived, the fairies were amazed to see her with the sword. Matilda explained her plan. She would use her sword to distract the trolls while the fairies worked to repair their homes and gardens. And that's just what she did. Matilda ran straight into the troll's lair, brandishing her sword and yelling at the top of her lungs. The trolls were so surprised to see Matilda that they forgot about the fairies for the moment. Matilda kept the trolls distracted for as long as she could, and in the meantime, the fairies worked tirelessly to repair their homes and gardens. When the trolls finally realized what was happening, they charged out of their lair and ran straight into a trap that Matilda had set up with the help of the fairies. The trolls were caught, and the fairies were safe once again. The fairies were so grateful to Matilda for her bravery and cleverness that they made her their queen and protector. From that day forward, Matilda would visit the fairy kingdom every day to check on her friends and make sure that they were safe and happy. The moral of this story is that even the smallest and youngest among us can be brave and clever, and that with a little bit of courage and determination, we can make a big difference in the world around us. And if we show kindness and help others, we might just find ourselves rewarded in ways we've never imagined. And there you have it, folks. Another bedtime adventure brought to you by Stories to the Nation. Don't forget to like the video and hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you can join us on our next journey into the world of imagination. Good night and sweet dreams.